I got to tell them. Oh, I didn't see the push, but we're live. Oh, we're doing overtime. You can join me. You guys, Jamel's in the building. I don't know. We don't have a second mic, but you can stand close enough, and you will have a mic. Oh, they said go put mic 1 on, and we'll talk about some of these games. He was so close, so that's perfect that Jamel is joining us. Hey, everybody, welcome in. I'm going to let some people come in first. Oh, gosh. You can hear myself. I'll let a couple people join in before we talk about some games tonight. Hopefully everyone is not as soaked out as I am. My shoes are extremely muddy. You guys see him walking around? Larry Smith Jr., that's a good game right now. Elba's fighting back after that loss against Glenwood. I think they're taking this personal. And I watched McKenzie play a little bit last year when they played Houston County. I guess I didn't know they were this dominant this year. Maybe they have a different team. Because to stick with Elba like that is crazy. Mm-hmm. Okay, McKenzie's loaded too? That's crazy. I don't know too much about them because we don't really cover them, but I just remember I covered them when they played Houston County last year, and I think Houston County beat them. So seeing them go with Elba like that, I'm sorry. All right, Jamel's joining us. Thank goodness. I love to do this with somebody else. You want to get on this side?
Yeah.
All right. I got to have my laptop because I'm looking at all the games we're going to talk about. So couple blowouts this week. I know you were all at the Dothan Enterprise game. I mean, what did you see?
It was awesome. I mean, Enterprise. Oops, sorry.
Uh-oh. This thing moves. You got to keep it cuts.
Enterprise really came out, and that's what I kind of said in our kind of live shot at 4 and 5. They had to start out early. They got a touchdown in the first quarter, and then they got another touchdown in the second quarter. Once they got that second touchdown, I really felt like I was on the Dothan sideline, and I felt like the spirit kind of left Dothan. You know, a lot of the players, obviously, they're going to be like, hey, we're not giving up, but it seemed like they were very, very defeated. And once they scored that third touchdown right before half, it didn't get, too out of the way for Dothan, but at the same time, you just kind of felt, like I said, that spirit kind of just leave them. So it was a close game at the end, also 28-21. I didn't get the final kind of plays at the end because I was, kind of trying to get everything edited for the 10 o'clock show.
Of course.
It definitely was a great game. And Dothan, I think they have a very, very good team. They shouldn't hang their head too much because they fought to the very, very end until the very last play. They had the ball, and, they really did what they could because that Enterprise defense, Andrew Purcell leading it, they have a really, really good team. So
of course, you got Zion Grady on there. Also, double check your mic, make sure it's on. They were saying, I don't know if it's on, but I think to only lose by a touchdown says a lot about that Dothan team. I mean, since I've been here, it's always been a pretty close game. It's always come down to the last possession or something.
There's mic 2.
Yeah, no, it's not muted. No, mic 1. They told you to get mic 1.
Sorry, guys.
He said you're good. You can use it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw Mike 8 over there, and then
Larry Smith. No, we got Kaden Atkins on that team. There's a lot of other people on there. I'm not going to just – Alvin's my dog, though, but it's so many people on that team that are good. Mark Steven is also a mastermind. But couple games I'm going to talk about as we wait on some more people to come in. Ashford gets their first win over Dale County. Now, here's my thing, people. You may just think this is an easy win for them, but no, it's not. You got the Smith brothers on that team and a dominant Evan Ballard who's coaching them and doing such a great job with them. We saw how they stuck with Headland, 19-10 in that first week. So that means Dale County is liable and capable to do anything. If they can stick with a Class 5A team, then they can stick with Ashford here 4A. So exciting win for Coach David Stapleton, who worked his butt off in that Rehoboth game and truly worked his butt off against Cottonwood. May not have been you may not see it on the scoreboard in that game against Cottonwood. The Bears kind of took over there, but I was there. I saw how they were fighting up. They just didn't get all the best opportunities here. Jamel, we're actually going to go back and show your highlights of that game of the week because it was so good. We got to see it twice.
It was so good. It was like, chef's kiss.
Chef's
okay?
kiss. Let's show it to him.
Come on, Dothan. Let's go.
It was Military Appreciation Night as the game kicked off with the military coin toss. Right after the toss, Enterprise would get on the board first, 7-0. But it wouldn't be too long after until Dothan would strike with a touchdown of their own, evening the score up 7-7. Both defenses would get a couple of stops with the help of drop balls due to the rainy conditions. Enterprise would then score on a long run by number 32, Dylan Smith. Enterprise student section was feeling it. Dothan would try to respond, but would be stopped on 4th down. Tough turnover on downs. Enterprise would get back to it and this time score again on a pass in the back of the end zone caught by number 5, Eric Winters. Dothan cheerleaders weren't worried as they were still going to cheer on their Wolves. Dothan would try to respond, but it wouldn't be on an offensive possession, instead on special teams with his blocked punt, making the score 14-21. Here's what Dothan head coach had to say at halftime.
That was obviously huge to get it with one-score game, get the ball. We didn't play very well. We didn't coach better. We got to be much better in the second half all around. We got to go back and do what we do.
The second half didn't start out as planned for Dothan as they'd allow a touchdown to Enterprise, pushing the score 28-14.
All right, well, of course, highlights. Jamil's just walking all over our shot, man. He doesn't even care. We had a good time over at the Rip. I wanted to be there with him. Y'all, let me tell you the honest truth. I started here in late 2022, and I had to shoot a game at Dothan Enterprise. That's when it was at the Rip again. That is the last time I actually got to, watch Dothan Enterprise. I'm always, covering something else. I never get to just be there. I mean, even in the rain, that stadium was packed out. It just looked so fun, and I know it was, and I'm jealous of Jamel right now because I was not there.
You sports director, you need to make the executive decision to go to the Rip.
I wish I could do it, but, I have to share it. Say that again?
Yeah.
Oh, 80-78, McKenzie wins in 4th overtime. I'm going to write that in the comments for people. Oh, my gosh. To drop 80 points is insane. Wait, I want to write that in for them. McKenzie wins in 4th overtime. You guys, what?
That's crazy.
What? Oh, man. Wait, Alvin had the ball, I'm assuming. Okay, you're doing great. My producer's feeding me all the information. She's doing amazing. She said someone had the ball. I'm just going to assume Alvin, and he was short. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God.
80 points?
Wow.
What? This is a basketball game? Are you kidding me? That's great, though.
They were going for 2, right? And is that what happened?
And he was short, yeah, because they would have tied it up. Dang, man. Second loss for them now on this season, which, like I told people, we were talking on our Pick'em show the other week, and they were just saying how Glenwood, they're out of Phoenix City, and that area is very talented, but they were talking about how Glenwood is such a good team, and they're one that's under the radar that we don't know about. That's who Elba got that first loss to, but truly, because we don't cover them, I'm not going to know, but I'm just so used to Elba winning. I mean, they won all last season until the semifinals, so to see them now with 2 losses in our final year of the Alvin Henderson era and Kaden Atkins and so many more greats on that roster. I'm actually heartbroken.
It's like uncharted territory for them. Like, you want to kind of figure out how they're going to respond these next few weeks because, I mean, if it becomes a thing where they're going to slide and lose a few more, now you're looking at, no playoffs. If they do make the playoffs, they're going to go on the road.
Oh, man.
I can't hostile
imagine
territory. That's I mean, what?
I cannot, just compared to last season, I cannot imagine that for the Tigers. And I'm hoping they can turn around. Another game I want to talk about, folks, we mentioned game of the week, Houston County at Ayrton. This was good for us to finally see some action for kind of both of these teams. We haven't been able to get out to Ayrton, but we finally get out there with them.
Shout out Lily O'Brien
Oh,
going
yeah.
to get all of this footage for us.
I needed her tonight like no other. So this was good. Ayrton got the win here, but I was just excited to see Houston County finally because they had that game against Graceville. It got canceled here, but Purple Cats got the win 48-28. But I mean, still, it's good for the Lions to put up 20 points. Yeah. You're talking about a team who's doing a lot of reconstructing, so excited for them. Slay County and Early County, I got to be honest, Slay County is not as good as they were last year. And if I'm not mistaken, they might have made it to maybe semifinals. I know they came really, really close, but Slay County knocked out Early County in the playoffs last year. So now for Early County to get this win over them without Ty Stovall, who was 2,000-yard rusher last year, is crazy. And it just shows that Early County may have had a rough start to the season, but it looks like they're doing pretty good here. I'm excited to see what our Georgia teams can do. Seminole County is doing amazing. That's our other Georgia team that we cover. I'm hoping that for our little two teams over there kind of technically still in the Wiregrass, that they can get a run for us, and we can go to Georgia and Alabama playoffs, and maybe even Florida if Mariana or somebody can kind of get in. So exciting time for them.
You know the Georgia boys. You know they're going to show out.
Listen to him. Listen to him.
I'm a Georgia boy. Hey, come on now. You know Georgia boys now.
Well, you know, little old me spent a little time in Conyers, Georgia, so I got some Georgia love in my blood.
A little bit.
Just a drop. I'm really a Birmingham girl, but just a little drop. I started school in Georgia, so I think I count.
Yeah.
We're going to show you guys that Friday Night Foodies again because Kinsley's always.
I have to see it. I didn't even see what.
Oh, yeah. You got to see it. She's going to do it. Let's show the Friday Night Foodies.
Hey foodie fans, we're here at Early County and people are going crazy over the nachos tonight. You can even hear the band hyping them up. You know me, I gotta have my spice, I gotta have my cheese, and I gotta have my chili. So I got my nachos fully loaded tonight. You gotta make sure that that first bite has a little bit of everything. We got the cheese, we're gonna get a scoop of chili, add a jalapeno on top, and oh yeah, let's hear why it's so good.
It's that homemade chili. Everybody's crazy about homemade chili. It's from my mother's kitchen. Mom is watching.
There's nothing you can't like about them. They delicious, they good. Come get some.
Love the cheese. It's always hot. And yeah, the chili is really good. It's 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Just love Miss Kimmy homemade chili. It's so good.
The bomb.
No more chili! There's no more chili, guys! I told you they were tasty. These Bobcats are loving their chili cheese nachos, and I'm one of them. In Early County, I'm Kinsley Centers, your hometown news leader. More Friday Night Football after the break.
We gotta be honest, Kinsley has the best game ever. I mean, the best time each Friday ever. Guys, we did not get to show this right here. Our game of the week in week 3, Class 5A mashup. Headland Rams and Eufaula Tigers. I know you guys have been hearing everything that's going on with Eufaula. Their game initially got moved to Thursday because of that ref shortage, but then with the threat that happened to the school, they moved it again to Saturday because they canceled all extracurricular activities Thursday. So now Eufaula and Headland will go head-to-head. I actually talked to head coach Darrell Jernigan earlier, who, I mean, he's such a mastermind as well of a coach, and I think that he's excited for this one. Anytime you put these two teams together, I think we're going to get a good one, but let me be clear here. These teams are not the same teams they were last year. They both lost some very powerful key factors on this team. So going to be, it was play of the night, going to be really good to see what they do head-to-head. I had to give a shout-out first before we show our play of the night, but Bayla Walker is joining us, folks, on the Facebook. So please go and harass her right now because she's talking about Florida over anybody, and we're all confused. She is from Apalachicola, if you guys don't know. It's a little country town. Lily O'Brien is joining us on Facebook, so we're excited to have her as well. I made a comment to Tim here I think you give Coach Stapleton one more year, Tim, and I think Ashford goes to the playoffs. I didn't realize they hadn't been since 2008.
Oh my God.
But I think you give him one more year and he's in because he's great. And I think this is his first job as a head coach, but he's done so much with such a young and kind of undisciplined team.
Yeah.
Mary, you said go Cottonwood. Yeah, the Bears. Dustin Harrison is doing a dang thing. Do you hear me? We got to show that play of the night. We didn't get to show the play of the night tonight.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Jamel had it to us, but it just did not get in on time.
Number 32, man.
50-yard run, had the rip going crazy. Do you hear me?
Crazy.
Going crazy.
Ooh.
All right, let's show it one more time. One more time. Look at this. Oh, get off me.
He was gone.
Just
he was gone.
Honey. Just give me the honey. He's out of here.
He should have started hot stepping like Dion, man.
He is out of here.
Teammates congratulating him. That was awesome.
Oh, yeah, that was great. And obviously, it's a little different when it's Enterprise getting a run like that in your home field. But somebody made a good point. Like, almost every other year, it's always the visiting team that is winning this one. So, like,
last year
Dothan went to Enterprise and won. And then, it's a lot. Then Enterprise won 3 straight for a couple years before I think Jake Kennedy was there. And I think Ben Blackman, maybe his first year. Because they're both only been here maybe 3 or 4 years for both. Let's see. Tim, you said, I'm praying for our team. So am I. I mean, this is such a serious time right now for them. You know, there were so many alleged things about threats going on this entire week, and I'm so glad that the teams in our area, and as far as I know around the state, were safe. But I'm definitely encouraging everyone to just use those precautionary measures as much as you can.
Yeah, it's such a scary thing, just with school shootings in general.
Yeah.
It seems like it happens once every year now. But just encouraging your kids to stay safe at school. I know as a parent, I mean, I don't have any kids, but I know as a parent, it can definitely get scary sitting at home or, you know, going to work and not knowing, you know, what your kids are going through at school. So.
How far, the Appalachian School, how far is that from your hometown?
I think that's about an hour and 30 minutes from Atlanta.
So close to home.
Close to home, very close to home. I mean, WTVY, they cover them. Fox 5, they cover, you know, that kind of area. So definitely it hits close to home. That's the closest thing that something like that has happened to me. Because, I mean, it always happens far out, you know, somewhere else. But never realize how close it can actually get, and never realize the impact it can actually have to a community like that until it happens around your area. So
absolutely. Well, of course, guys, all of us here at News Force sending prayers out. I heard about Port St. Joe, but I'm not sure the story yet, so I don't want to speak wrong, so I'm not going to speak too much. I did see somebody say that they were praying for them. I'm not sure what happened yet. But I know when I find out, you know, you guys can see my social medias. I will say something. Who else do we have on here? What a game. Yeah, we mentioned Elba, highest point scored. Yeah, it's a basketball game. It was great. Slocum and Wicksburg. Wicksburg definitely got that one. Clayton gave us the final score, I think. He went to that game. So, 28-0. Oh, they said Alvin got hurt. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
No, please. Please, get him. We can't have it.
No.
We cannot have it. Oh, man, that's crazy. Tim, I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you. Put the security detectives there.
Yeah.
Another exciting time, y'all. Make sure to go share all the posts of our games on Facebook. Follow our social medias, Brianna Jones, WTVY, Jamel Johnson TV. We appreciate
47 followers so far.
Hey, get them up, man. Get them up.
I'm trying to hit 100 by, let's see if we can hit 100 on
next week. Let's say Friday.
Next month or next week.
I think
let's
we can do it. We got 67 people on here. If all of them followed, you're halfway there.
Halfway there. I'm gonna comment my. I'm right here. I'm here.
Plug them in.
Jamel Johnson TV.
He's there. Let's do it. Oh, he didn't get hurt. He was tired. Oh, I'm not getting in that one, Anthony. I'm not getting in that one. All I know is he better not be hurt, because I will go and pick him up and let's go. All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all so much tonight. Y'all have a great night. Thank you so much for tuning in for F&F Overtime. We will see you next week.
See you guys.